Hello everyone, this is Chocolate. Here I have a quick 3-minute explanation for the Mafia Boss Quick Kill using Ice Hat for the new any % route on DLC 2 patches. It's a little bit technical, but it can be broken down into a few simple parts. The first thing you need to know is what happens when Mafia Boss flings Hat Kid. He applies a set velocity to her, and he also forces a slow getup unless you tech the landing. Teching the landing is very crucial to this skip, since if you don't, you won't have enough time to enable your Brewer Hat and break Mafia Boss's collision with the ball. Secondly, you need to understand how the aerial Ice Hat animation works. There are two parts. First, you freeze in the air, cancelling all horizontal and vertical velocity. And then a set velocity is applied straight down, overriding all prior velocity both horizontally and vertically. To execute this version of the Quick Kill, we have to combine both the velocity changes from Mafia Boss and the Ice Hat to land Hat Kid inside of Mafia Boss. The key is to time when you start your Ice Hat so that Mafia Boss flings you during the initial freeze animation, and then immediately afterwards the Ice Hat cancels the horizontal fling and sends Hat Kid straight down inside of the Mafia Boss. The result is that Hat Kid ends up only a tiny bit to the left of where she started. As far as timing the initial press of your Ice Hat, I personally try to time it just before the Mafia Boss lands. Some other players prefer a visual cue based on how far across the screen Mafia Boss has traveled from the left to the right. I encourage you to find your own cue or timing, but you'll know if you pressed it too late when Hat Kid flies too far to the left from the fling, and too early if you fall from the Ice Hat before the fling. As I mentioned earlier, you do need to tech the landing in order to be fast enough with the Brewer Hat. As soon as you tech the landing, pause and equip the Brewer Hat, and then unpause while holding your hat ability button. If everything is done properly and quickly enough, Mafia Boss will fall straight through the stage and die instantly. Now for a few closing tips. You cannot use the Ice Hat if Hat Kid is still rising during a jump. She needs to start falling first before using the Ice Hat, but make sure you're still in the air, of course. The other thing to keep in mind is that the jump height before using the Ice Hat isn't all that important. However, you will have better results with shorter jumps since you tech the ground sooner, and so you'll have more time to activate your Brewer Hat, giving you a wider window to actually do all of the menuing and initiate your brewer. That'll be it for me. If you have any other questions, you can DM me on Discord on the Boop Troop, or you can leave a comment on this video. Thanks for watching.